I know you'll be able to shed some light on the DWP. First question I have is, as the interim general manager, will you be reporting to the Department of Water and Power Commission, or will they be reporting to you?
As the general manager, I report to the commissioners of the Department of Water and Power.
And then have you been relieved of your deputy mayor supervisorial capacity over the Department of Water and Power, and has that been assigned to someone else in the mayor's office, so then that's more clearly drawn?
What the mayor's office, as council offices, do work with the departments on are policy matters. These are long-term issues. These are not the day-to-day affairs of any of the departments. I think, as all of you know, we embody a lot of power in the general managers throughout the city to conduct the day-to-day affairs of each of the departments. Where the mayor's office engages with the commission is on long-term policy issues. They will continue to do that, as I expect the council to continue to do that. As general manager, I'm responsible for the day-to-day affairs of the department. I'll conduct those in accordance with the charter, with the rules of the department, and the commission will be in a position to adopt or not adopt things that are recommended by staff of the department.
Is there a deputy mayor in the mayor's office who's now assigned to be responsible for the policy development for the Department of Water and Power?
Policies are not a day-to-day issue, Councilman, as you know. So the policies the mayor has clearly articulated as regards transparency, as making the utility a model for how we engage around clean energy and jobs of the future.
My question is much simpler than that. It's just simple. Is there, I just want to know, is there a deputy mayor in the mayor's office who stepped into your former shoes?
That's me. I remain in that role.
Okay, that's all.
For the policy decisions that the mayor's
involved. Okay, so you're going to still do the deputy mayor, and then you're going to do the day-to-day. Okay, and then
in the middle of two of your responsibilities. One of your responsibilities, as I understand it, with the mayor's office, is to look at how we can be better as a city in making sure that we are much more friendlier to business, inviting to business, keeping them responsible, of course, yet at the same time trying to attract and create more jobs and work on improving the economy. Yet at the same time, the Department of Water and Power put together a proposal that said we intend to raise the rates for 4 quarters in a row, and to the business and the residential customer to raise it well above 20%. And that's already, when you look at the backdrop of the last few years, where we've already had double-digit increases, percentage increases in our rates to business and residential.
It's a good question, and I think it speaks to the heart of, frankly, why I came to work for the city, because I think that this department is not isolated. I think this city has done I want to use the word admirable, but the consequence is bad, so I'm searching for the right
It's done a pretty darn good job.
It's done a thorough job of enacting a lot of legislation that has a terrible cost on business. This department's not alone. So raising rates will cost jobs. That is clear. I'd be delighted to engage with the council on many other pieces of legislation which cost jobs and having nothing to do with the Department of Water and Power. So I'm actually fortunate, I think, to be in a position where we can take that step back, as you suggest, and make sure that we're not only providing the Department of Water and Power with the resources they need to do their job so the lights come on, the water comes out 20 years from now at a price people can afford, but in the interim, we're not doing it where all the jobs leave Los Angeles. So we have to balance those two. It's what this body needs to be doing and engaging on. It's what this body needs to be doing and engaging on outside the Department of Water and Power. Because if Los Angeles has developed a reputation as a place that's difficult and costly to do business, it's not only because of the electric costs, it's because of a lot of other legislation that's enacted. So it's my goal to make sure that I can share with all of you the choices you're going to have to help make, because we can't afford it all, we can't do it all, and we shouldn't look at pieces in isolation. There's no surprise in the utility, actually. Your biggest single cost is the capital that you invest to achieve certain objectives, whether it's generation, quality and safe water supply, or anything in between. That ripples through and you have to pay for it in the form of rates. So there shouldn't actually be any surprise in this council as to what our rate picture looks like going forward. We need to be able to share that with our business customers and our individuals who live at home to make sure they can afford it and strike that balance. And so I look forward to working with you to make sure that balance is struck.